if you're watching this post live stream, understand that there's going to be a couple minute delay because, of course, Verizon and Cricket really suck. I'm really irritated because this is the same problem with the same tower. Cricket puts up a brand new tower. It's right next to me. And all of a sudden, it starts bottlenecking because they're having software problems. They're putting cheap, insufficient software in that doesn't do a load balancing. So I'm constantly being forced to restart and redo my cell phone. Not only that, Streamlabs is, oh, I'm about ready to cancel my membership. It's not worth it if I can't schedule I can't schedule on my channel and then go connect to it. And if I try and connect to it with if I try and connect to it with doing it the other way, it doesn't give me control. I don't get to monetize it. I don't get to do members only chat. I don't get to do anything. So either I'm screwed and I do it just because they don't really give a shit if I make money. They want theirs, but they don't really care. So excuse me, guys. I'm in a really foul mood because of this. Samantha Marie, go lay down. And then little Miss Muppet over here. So, but anyways, what we're gonna be talking about tonight in tonight's live stream. Hold on, I gotta get the mic. I mean, it's worthless. Verizon sucks. Cricket sucks. Streamlabs suck. Honestly, they all suck. I mean, what is up with this? With this? I mean, really, really, I've never problems just with one thing, and it all boils down to inferior hardware and lazy employees. Because everybody's just showing up to get paid. They don't actually have to do anything. What's up, Beth? So yeah, that's why I stopped going to work and started deciding to go work for myself because I can't be around people. Yeah, I know. But thanks. I hope you let everybody know in chat over there, Bucknut. I sent you a text. If I don't know if you got it. Mm. Because for some reason my phone won't even notify me that I get texts anymore. I don't even know when I get texts. I've turned it went in there and muted all of my contacts. So I don't even know. And even when I unmute them, still don't get them. So honestly, it seems like everything that you get nowadays is so defective. You might as well just not even have it. Are we going to get to this point in technology um, where we just kind of sit there and we go, okay, let's just slop it together and call it good. Hey, at least I got my payday. Sucks to be you. So, um, and just it's one right after the other. I mean, this phone's what, just over a year old, and now it's starting to have problems in like the last, I don't know, 2 months. And Apple's known for doing software updates that causes your phone to screw up. So yes, here Apple, bend me over, no lube this time. Because you need to make an inferior product so that people keep coming back because you have no other actual model. Sorry guys, like I said, I'm really pissed. If I'm spending all this money on all this stuff and not a goddamn thing works, it's really pissy. Um, and so what do? You call up, you cancel, you say, "Give me my money back." You say you're screwed up, but at the end of the day, you still don't get what you want, and they're just kind of stuck going, "Oh well, I'll just find some other sucker," and that's just kind of the way it seems like in the business since the pandemic. It's a slippery slope, and when you go into any business, you go into McDonald's and employees will start yelling at you, just because they don't want. It's like Jesus Christ. Mm. You go into Walmart, they do the same damn thing. But anyways, all right, I got my rant out. I've given everybody enough chance to be able to get in here. I hope you guys are able to hear me on the mic. It's not good anymore. Yeah. Okay. I can still see my breath. It's that cold. The high today was 39. All right. Let's get into the podcast because I'm gonna have to edit this down later on, just because nobody needs to hear my rant. You guys are friends and family, so you guys, this is normal. Where's all this freaking wind coming from? This place is so damn holy. It doesn't matter. I could like cover this thing in concrete, and yeah. So it's just I've been freezing cold all day. But anyways, and so yeah, I'm having one of those moments. Okay, so there's when you start homesteading. Okay, what are some things that you as an individual, what do you think that you should consider? What things, and I'm asking you guys this thing. What things do you think you should consider? As far as like my legalities before setting up a homestead. I'm going to start off with one because it's low hanging fruit. It's pretty obvious. Zoning rights and land laws. So you have things like, okay, so where I'm at right now, it is zoned for livestock. If you are like in a municipality and their ordinance says no, that we're not zoning for livestock, and then you bring livestock in there, you have there's a possibility of running into legal trouble, whether it be fines, because they always start off with a notice, and then it's a fine, and then more fine, until finally they just push it to the next level. Okay, but when you go to buy a piece of land, do you plan on having livestock, or are you going to just grow a garden? Is it just going to be a large house with a lot of open wood, so that you can kind of have that somber feeling, so that nobody's on top of you? I mean, what is it that you're thinking about when you get your homestead? And like, what do you plan on having? And this is why it's important to really have the gift of foresight, because foresight is important in a lot of things that you do. You can't just look at the here and now. Everybody says, "Oh, let's live in the here and now." But when you live in the here and now, when tomorrow's problems come, you're not prepared for it. You're too busy living here and now that you're not preparing and getting ready for what's coming next. Because life is just like a series of events, and you're just there to participate. So, thinking about these things up front would be really, really important. So some things that you should also think about is, if you decide you want to do like large agriculture, you decide you want to grow start, instead of just a homestead, you want to start a farm. What are the laws in the area and on the plot of land that you have? Another thing to consider, and this is something that people are really actually reminding me about, and I trust Stephanie enough to where like I'm not worried about it. If she gave me indication to worry about it, I would, but she never does. She's probably one of the most uh, she's on my top 5 list of people that I really like in life, that I've met and I have a for. Uh, so I don't worry about it, but you may not have the same relationship with the person that you buy land from, because you may not be buying it from Stephanie. But if you were considering Stephanie, you should go over to openairproperties.net, where she will, where you can submit in a request. She'll get a hold of you. She also puts her number on there. Plus, she has all of her properties listed, and pretty soon I'm going to be doing some things for her. Okay, so with that being said, that gives me the next segue. Okay, we've already looked at zoning rights. Now, you're going to be looking at different ways to make money. When you're in an off-grid, homestead style situation, unless you're really close to a city and you've got like a vehicle and stuff like that, which is probably really important to have. You've got to think about the work in which you are going to conduct, because you have a certain skill set. You have things that you were given as an individual, whether through learn through secondary education, any type of skills, any types of education you have. When you're out here, that's an opportunity to market, and you're going to be a piece of land, so that piece of land pays for itself. Okay? For example, payment is less than $200 a month. It's $161. As a $161 payment, as long as the property makes me $160 a month, then it's paid for itself. So therefore, operating at zero cost, and every else I get that I get, becomes something that I can just kind of do in sequential order. Oh, fucking temper tantrum. Have I lost you guys? Spinning, hoping well. Okay. Live stream, yeah.